right, ladies and boys and lady boys and lady fingers. Fingers with ladies in them. Ladies with fingers in them. There's an unboxing here of some Whatts. Jeff, this one's for you. Not for any particular reason, just because I said it is. Yeah. Really hoping to see a Teferi or something like that. I could definitely go for. Oh, sweet. I'll take a full time one. It's pretty dope. These cards are going to slide all over the place because I couldn't find my playmat. I think I left it at Zach's house. God damn it, Zach. Give me back my playmat. Oh, nice. Good pull on the feather. I heard a couple of you dirty feather players want those cards. That card, excuse me. It's you know, it's become a thing where I turn on the camera and then I can't talk. Oh, I'll take that. That's pretty nice. Mythic number 1, Lilianer. You know, this is such a cool set. Like, I think that Planeswalkers are one of the things in Magic that really kind of set it apart from being way different than every other card game. And, you know, taking the whole Planeswalker thing and kind of turning it up to 11 with this set is what really made me excited to play. Actually, Massacre Girl is one of my favorite cards of all time. It's really, really fun. Goodness gracious, stop. But, like, I didn't really get into playing Magic until one of the Twitch Prime promotions came up, where I got to play the Liliana Dreadhorde General deck that was like in a mass deck. And, you know, me not really understanding if anything is bad or not in Magic, was like, oh, this is awesome. It makes zombies. I got this lady over on the side who's super hot and also makes more zombies, and can make other people trade their shit away. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Okay. God Eternal Ketra and a Foil Sorin's Thirst. So we will definitely take that for the second mythic. But yeah, I was playing with that deck and I was like, man, this is super cool, super fun. And the whole thing about like having like something over on the side that is like a creature but not a creature and has these special abilities and like has health but also not health. It's just really, really neat to me. And one of the most unique parts about Magic, and it's really what makes it special, in my opinion. I can't stand when these are sliding all over the place. And some of the effects are just so neat. I mean, obviously, some of them are way more powerful than others, like Oko and, you know, Teferi, which is insane that he's only a rare, but it's still pretty cool to me that you can have these cards that aren't necessarily mythics and that are just so incredibly strong in the set. And I really wish I had been around when the set came out so that I got to draft it. Tammy, yo, Tammy, come on over here. Come on over here and suck this dick. Just kidding. I don't know anybody named Tammy. If I did, I think I would tell her to get way far away from my dick because I don't know, it's a gross ass name. Anyway, moving on. So far we've gotten a couple decent pulls. You know, I'll take the Chandra, Fire Artisan. These cards are really interesting to me. The Simic Proliferate cards. Like I want there to be like a really cool deck where you just make a whole bunch of shit with 1/1 counters and stuff. But it seems like it never really took off. At least from what I've seen so far. Oh, actually, this is one of the few cards in the set that's a common that's worth a decent amount of cash. Living Twister, and we got a Rising Populace for the foil. So yeah. Also, I mean, I just love the art in this set. I think it's really got a nice, like, bunch of colors to it. I like anything that's real bright and, oh, yeah. Ooh, baby, a triple! Just a double, I'm just kidding. Cranko. Foil. Oh, let's put him over here. Foil pile. Jeff, there's your Johnny. Johnny on the spot. But yeah, I just think the art in this set is really nice. Like it's really spread out of being super bright. Like, oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. And then like, you know, all the black cards obviously are really kind of like turned up to 11 of being super dark. Which I appreciate. Black being one of my favorite colors, you know, from the get-go. And I kind of enjoyed the themes of this set a lot more than some of the more recent ones. Like, Theros, like, personally to me, I don't know if it was just a set of like, when it came out, and, like, the whole Greek thing, just felt a little... I don't know, try it out, I guess. Like, I was tired of it by the time that, that the set was kind of over its run, per se. Like, after the draft, doing a couple seals and stuff, I was like, this theme, it didn't really last for me. But some of the other sets and stuff, I wish I had been... around when some of the heavily inspired Egyptian stuff was going on in, what was that, Ixalan? Like, Ixalan was super cool to me. Just looking back at some of the cards, and I don't know, it just seemed really well fleshed out, in my opinion, as far as, like, the art direction and some of the themes. Okay, Raw Storm Conduit. Not bad, not bad. But this set, like, specifically of having, like, you know, planeswalkers that were uncommons, just so cool to me, because, like, yeah, oh, another catch, or, Kefnet, excuse me. I already have one of those. But I'll take another one. Don't really have a choice now, do I? What was I saying? Yeah. The Planeswalkers to me are just like super fun. Like some of them, the uncommons are, you know, they don't have like build around effects per se, but like they can still be really strong in a deck. My personal favorite being Davriel, because I'm a scummy discard player. Everybody who plays with me knows that. I'm not going to be an RDW player, but I will make you discard your hand, because honestly, screw you in your hand. Oh, nice. Bontu. Getting all the goods. All of the goods. So 4 mythics already. I think we're down to, I mean, halfway through the box so far. Okay. I'm pretty pumped to see what comes out in the newer set. You know, if there's more Hydras, I'm going to be all about it. Ooh, that's very nice. And we got a foil island. This one is always so weird to me. Like, how is that an island? That's literally a big tower. But, I mean, sometimes the art's confusing. Like, you go to a swamp and there's, like, literally like a Wawa in the swamp, and you're like, how's that a swamp? Is it, like, in a seedy part of town or something? I really don't understand that. I think that card used to be super broken. I remember reading something about it on the subreddit, but don't quite remember. Yeah, no Teferis yet, unfortunately. Pretty sweet to get one of those. Widespread Brutality. Why does that sound like my most recent Pornhub search? Anyways. We already pulled a Nissa, which is great. You know, I'm not sad about pulling 4 mythics. That's pretty cool. Nehib. Okay. Got a foil Dreadhorde Twins. Nehib. How about those mystery boxes, though? They went way up in value. They first came out for like $100, and now they're retailing for like 140, 150. I guess because like you get 2 rares with it. That's the reason why they're really kind of exploding on the scene. Plain Wide Celebration. Okay. But like some of the cards in there are just like so old too. Like they're reprints of the old art style, which is pretty cool. You know, in Watsy's defense, pretty sweet. Finale of Revelation, Mythic number 5. Another 5 mythic box. How about that? This is booster pack number 8 here. God. Ravnica is whole. Really good against you, you nasty multicolored people. Shame that I'm not a stinky white player. Just kidding. Just kidding. I mean, I'll play white sometimes. Actually, I almost always end up drafting white because I feel like white is really good in draft. I mean, this could just be me helping as a noob player. You know, just because they're slightly aggro. Like anything aggro. Wow, double tap on the Vivian's Arc though. Anything aggro is going to be fairly good in a draft format, right? Because like you get rolling ahead of time, get some stuff out on the board, some blockers, do some damage. That being said, wow, a double tap on Feather as well. Interesting. So I feel like it's almost always easy to build. Oh, I feel a foil in here. Oh, the Shadow Fuge. Fugre. I feel like it's almost easy to build white no matter what you're doing as far as draft goes. Like, you get some trash white cards and it's pretty easy to build a deck from it because, like, I don't know, brain dead. Me go face! Or having life gain is really strong, but my favorite colors are blue and black. And building anything to mirror in draft is never easy. commence the end game. All right, guys, last pack. I'll go through this one a little bit slow. Just to, you know, hold the moan. Hold it in. What do we got? We got a Bonded Discipline. We got Dovin's Veto. Actually, that's one of my favorite arts. Like, I just think that's really cool. It reminds me of, like, when I was edgy and I was like, oh, yeah, let me throw a blast of Kamehameha out of my hand. We got a Mowo Loyal Companion. Oh, my God, I cannot talk. Companion. A Johnny the Great-Hearted. Okay. There it is. There's the box. Yeah, not too bad. We ended up with... I'm really excited because I really want to discard, so that's great. We ended up pulling a Nissa. I'm happy about that. Overall, pretty solid box. Can't complain too much. All right. Hope you had fun.